Okay, so today on this trip, on this little section, we're going to talk about suspensions. Now, setting the bike up for the racetrack is a little different because your lean angles are higher, more G's on the suspension. You're braking really hard, accelerating really hard, so the bike can feel sloppy, so you get the sag ride height in the front about an inch, the back about 3/4 of an inch. So to tighten it up, you adjust the compression and rebound to the point where the bike's not so sloppy and bouncy. Now on the road, I like to set the bike up a nice sag so it's moving in the suspension and absorbing bumps, and the riding geometry is correct. But I like to loosen the bike up. So if I stand up and I pogo on the foot pegs, the suspension bounces up and down. I like the compression and rebound set almost the lightest it will go. It makes for easier on your shoulders, your neck, especially at 63 years old. So that's the way I like it set up for the street, so you can put some miles on. However, when you start to sport ride and you start to hit the corners heavy, go through twisties, you feel the bike moving around. Under heavy braking, the bike dips, which doesn't make you feel as comfortable if it's a little firmer. However, one of the advantages of having the suspension, compression and rebound set up on the loose side so that the fluid and the forks are going through the little orifices quickly, is it forces you to be smoother braking, smoother acceleration, so you can moderate how the suspension is working under load. So it actually, for the street, you can adjust your suspension to a certain amount in terms of what you're doing based on throttle and brake presentation, a little bit on the rear brake downshifting. If you think you're going to be in an emergency situation, this 2004 Aprilia RSV 1000R has really strong front brakes. I might just put one finger on the brake so that I don't over brake and have the front dip, or I lock up the front. Sport riding, I might just have two fingers on there. So that's a little bit about suspension setup. Stop record.